Hello, it's Melissa here. I have a really quick, hey my kitty. I have a really quick video about a book or deck that I really don't like that I'm getting rid of, and before I get rid of it, I wanted to just do a video of it. I'm trading it for a book that I really want. I've had this for a while, and I loaned it to somebody hoping I'd never see it again, but they gave it back to me. So anyway, it's called the Voyager tarot. It's just way out there. The author, the creator, he's got some videos, and I tried to watch them, but it's just to me, it's just like, here, buy my product. I'm like really new age, and all my ideas are different and innovative, but I can't get on board with this at all. Name is James Wanless. He calls himself the symbolist, but he's the creator of the deck, and the artist Ken Newson. So anyhow, when I first got the deck, I thought it was going to be a lot different than it is. It's a collage deck. It's all computer generated stuff, and it's got a lot of creepy images in it that I can't tolerate. But for, the Voyager Tarot is a mirror extension of yourself. It's not a mirror extension of myself. And, he just got some weird ideas about it. But somebody's going to find this deck lovely because they obviously want it. The back of it is pretty. It looks like a big mandala, but it's some kind of DNA, microscopic DNA thing. In the box. It just sits, everything sits in here. I think the deck came out in the 80s. I don't know if it's been reprinted or what. I don't think it's real popular. I did watch a few older videos of it, and most people just that I watched didn't like it. I didn't find anybody that really did like it. It's just his stuff is so different, and the book is so complicated. I mean, it's got all this kind of weirded out stuff that I don't know. I couldn't get into it. So here's the cards. And this creepy doll face, that's like for the Fool. I'm like, no, I can't even look at that. And they're ultra busy and ultra scattered. They're not cohesive. I just got too many problems with it. And the colors, I mean, you can barely see, because they use this dark or light, beigey, with a white font. I'm like, really? So even out in the sun, it's difficult. And they're glossy, very glossy cards. So there's the Fool. I'm just going to get through them. He does rename a lot of it. And it's just, you can't just look at these cards and know what they are. There's no way. It's just like abstract collage art. So, I don't even know if you can still get it. But I'm trading it for a cool book. So I'm happy, and the deck is like brand new that I'm trading, so I know they'll be happy with it. I'm just gonna kind of flip through balance. So I guess that's Temperance would be 8. Hermit, Fortune. Oh my God, that just looks like, I just don't even know, like, what's going on there? Their strength is 11, but not quite. I mean, the only thing that would tell you that it might be the strength card is because it's got a piece of a lion's face in it. But the rest of them, good luck with that. He must have been on some seriously a good trip when he was doing this. And it looks to me like art. I've only seen that in like Toth decks. So Devil's Play, Tower. That's a disservice to the Star card. That's just horrible. And there's nothing pretty about that Moon card to me. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I guess this would be the Eon card, time space. In the universe. So I don't really want to go. And he renamed, okay, you got the wands, okay? But they're not all like fiery looking to me. Some of them are, but some of them are like watery and airy looking. Or just like not even anything looking. Yeah. So, I mean, some of the cards like would be cool posters maybe, but you know, I just don't like the severity of the collaginess of it. Yikes. Some of the stuff just looks like it's, you know, done under the ground or something, like too dark for wands. And then he's got cups, and then he's got the crystals, which I guess would be air, because he's got the worlds, which I guess would be pentacles. I can't connect the dots very well on this with what he's come up with. So he's got his own way of thinking of everything, and it didn't catch on. It's just too far away for me, way too far away from everything. I can't look at the card and read it intuitively because it's just too messy. And it's not a deck I would use for myself because it's just not good. So, anyway, these are the cups. I'm only doing this in case you'll have to stop if you want to see any of them. I don't know. I guess because I've had it for so long and I never used it. And I thought, well, if I'm going to be getting rid of it, I might as well make a video of it. So these are the crystals, which I guess would be the swords. Suit of air here. But air and crystals, I don't get that. I don't know. But if y'all have comments on why he might have chosen it, I didn't read all of the book, and if I did way back then, I don't remember any of it. It was too convoluted and it was too all over the place. Oops, wrong ones. So, anyway, there's probably no point in me showing you all these, but some of them are pretty, but not pretty. That looks like Albert Einstein. Not pretty enough for me to want to keep this deck. And who's that little face? Almost looks like a baby Bruce Lee. So, who knows? Oh, and here's another weird thing that I didn't like. When you get to the quartz, he starts the quartz with the sage, which kind of threw me for a loop. I'm like, the sage? Wait a minute. And then he has the second one as the child. And then, of course, you got the woman and then the man. And I didn't like that either. So here's the world suit, which I'm guessing is pentacles. But that's not even it's a moon. I guess it's a world, but I don't know. I like that card. I don't know. It's just, I'll be glad to get my book. So here we go, almost to the end of it. I mean, I don't even know when I got it. It was kind of like the first time I ordered, way long time ago, the Ciro Marchetti deck. He had a signed edition, and I was so disappointed when I got it. I've never used it. It's still in the box, and it was missing a card right from the get-go, so I was even more disappointed. And I didn't even want to give that one away because it was missing a card. So So I paid a lot of dollars for that and learned a big lesson about stuff like that. But that's kind of when I got this one too, and that's when I decided I hate collage decks. So anyway, there's a very super fast look at the Voyager Tarot. I don't recommend it. I mean, if you think it's one thing, it may be not what you're thinking it is. It's not. You're definitely going to be on a voyage when you start looking at these cards. But anyhow, not to slant the author or anything. I just don't get where he got any of this from. And he's so definitive about the things, how he promotes himself. You know, it's sort of like one of those get rich quick things when you go watch his videos. It's like, if you do this or if you buy that from me, I will teach you this and you will go so far in life and you will get rich and all that. So the only thing I really like about it is the backs. I think they're pretty. Thank you for watching. Sorry if this was a disappointing video, but I was just disappointed in this deck.